grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back for another daily market update. We have like groundbreaking stuff here on HBAR. We have the first ever HBAR and Quant connection that I've seen. We're going to cover that. We're going to cover the recent Quant price action. I'm going to give my thoughts on the Charles Hoskinson XRP comments that he's making. We're going to cover a lot of stuff, but before we do, $25 giveaway to anybody who likes and comments on this video. All you got to do, like and comment, and you're entered in to win. I will be selecting somebody in the coming days. Speaking of giveaways, we do have a giveaway going on with Meg BZK, my beautiful girlfriend, who also makes crypto content. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Link is in the description. But we do have a giveaway, $250 of any crypto that you want. Very simple entry requirements. You got to like and retweet, follow these 3 accounts, and tag 3 friends. Winner is randomly drawn on October 13th. Plenty of entries already. Go and enter that. I will leave the link in the top of the description. So let's look into Bitcoin right quick and the total market cap. We're at 942, literally the exact same total as last daily market update. Then we have Bitcoin 19,400, definitely struggling to beat the 20K mark here. 19,400 is not too good. Let's check the top gainers today. Ethereum's the same. XRP's above 50 cents, which I like to see. Let's check the top gainers. Terra Classic. So we have a stable coin up 19%. Still blows my mind that that's even a thing. There's a stable coin that's up 19%. Makes no sense. It's at 3 cents. Then we have the big boss Quant, 5% up in 24 hours. This was about 10%, but it's came down. We're at 157. Plenty of you guys are making money on Quant. We're going to talk about the Quant price action more in depth in a little bit here, and why I think this is actually going up. So moving into some Bitcoin talk to start off, we do have this guy, Scams Are Bad, demonstrating the Lightning Network. So let's take a watch of this. I'm going to mute my mic, and you're going to watch the Lightning Network on Bitcoin in real time, and I'm going to talk about, you know, obviously the XRP comparison and all of that. Here we go.
All right, let's do a quick test of the Lightning Network. So we have our first wallet here with nothing in it. Let's say we want to receive 100 Satoshis. Go ahead and enter that. I get our QR code. We take our second wallet. We scan the QR code. We say send. You can see 100 have left the wallet. And we come back over here, and we've already received it. 100 Satoshis in the wallet. Instant payments, and it was sent for no fee. Just like that.
So as you can see by the video, he is demonstrating the Lightning Network, sending an instant transaction with Bitcoin, no fees, instant from phone to phone using a QR code. This is something we've had with XRP since the beginning of XRP. So Bitcoin is definitely behind. But I just wanted to let people know the Lightning Network is way more centralized than Bitcoin. It's actually a separate network. It's more centralized, right? They have to sacrifice the centralization aspect for more speed, just like you saw on the screen. But however, I do support anything that's solving the payments problem. That's why I support XRP, is because I actually care about the payments problem that's going on Earth. That the payments and the money are not smart yet. It's so slow, it's outdated. I've had real life experiences with it, and I despise it. It's horrible. I hate the way banks, even their websites look. Every single bank is outdated. Their website is trash. They're slow. They block transactions. It's bullshit. All of it is bullshit. So anything that's solving this payments problem, where payments should move like emails with no interruptions, nobody should be able to tell you shit about who you can send money to or what you can do or how much or how many fees. Like, I support this. I support the Bitcoin Lightning Network. However, I don't think it's going to be the one to change the world. I think Ripple has that on lock, and they're doing the exact same thing, right? They're doing the exact same thing, except 400 banks are signed up to use Ripple nets and not the Lightning Network. So one more little thing on Bitcoin, actually two more, and then we'll get into the quant price action. This is a cool graphic that I tweeted out. Only 0.27% of the global population can own one Bitcoin each. Okay, Bitcoin is so scarce that only 0.27% of the global population can own one. Pretty damn crazy. Are you going to be one of the ones to own one Bitcoin, or will you put that money into XRP? That's the real question. Speaking of scarcity, though, that is one reason I do love Quant, is because it is more scarce than Bitcoin. This number, this percentage of the global population would be even lower. It would probably be like 0.05%, or actually probably 0.1%. I don't know. We'd have to calculate it. Then we've got Will Clement saying, fun fact to stir up the pot, there's 49 times more Bitcoin wrapped on Ethereum than there is locked up on the public Lightning Network capacity. Just enough said with that, right? Ethereum literally has wrapped Bitcoin on it. Like, that just shows you who's more powerful, Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's Ethereum, because Bitcoin can literally exist on Ethereum. Everything can exist on Ethereum. Let's talk about the Quant price action. The thing with Quant is, I said in this video, I uploaded a TikTok about this, Quant does not care whether it's a bull or bear market. And the reason for this is the problem that Quant is trying to solve is so big and so powerful that it doesn't care if it's a bull or bear market. It doesn't rely on that. If that problem is going to be solved, it's going to be solved. And you may see that reflect in Quant's token, because people are speculating that Quant can change the world. They're speculating on that, and that puts the token price up and down, right? Depending on what they're doing. So Quant is not attached to having to have the bull market action happening. It definitely helps. And that's why we saw Quant go to $428 or whatever it went to. I think it was $428. That's why we saw that, was because that was mid bull market on top of all of the bullishness about Quant anyways, right? We do have this very good quote from San right here, showing that Gilbert Verdian is talking about their overall vision for Quant. Their vision is that Overledger Network is going to be a hub that connects the US, China, Latin America, Australia, UK, and Europe to interoperate digital assets and cross-border transactions. It's the one to connect everything. There's no competition because it unites everything, right? They've already had countries approach them to use this and enable a data marketplace for all of their citizens to interoperate and transact identity and data domestically and across the ecosystem for cross-border transactions. So connecting every single thing, continental networks here, absolutely insane. And that's why I am so bullish on Quant. And it's like, you could argue that other projects are trying to do this or can do what they're doing, but who's the chosen one? Look at the companies, who the major corporations and who the governments and countries too are choosing. That's all you got to do. Speaking of being a chosen one, let's talk about Hedera. Hedera's social engagements have been hitting huge all-time highs here, massive highs for Hedera Hashgraph. This is from Lunar Crush, 163 million social engagements. The hourly hit 10.36 million, 1,000, I think that's 1,000% above the 7-day average, which is insane. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yet, there's not really any price action. There's not really any price action on this thing, right? It's just 5-6 cents stuck. 5-6 cents stuck. A high on the monthly of 7, like pretty stuck. We did have the Dubai Council meeting as well that happened. It looked pretty cool. I saw Lehman Barrett and everybody in there. But we had this guy, Pablo Tasca, who attended this meeting. He is at the Hedera Council meeting in Dubai. Big news coming soon. Stay tuned. Now, why is this important? Well, this guy is literally a co-founder of Quant. He's a co-founder of Quant. So this is the first connection I've seen between Quant and Hedera. He's the co-chair CoinCom at Hedera. I don't know what the hell that means, but he's connected to Hedera and Quant, and he's at the council meeting. So this is like, I'm speculating on this too, on like, is Quant Network going to be a council member? That would break the community. That would break the internet for a little bit, and definitely would pump HBAR and Quant for sure. So we need to talk about Charles Hoskinson. He had this clip on Thinking Crypto. Shout out to Thinking Crypto. Best crypto interviews, I think, on the whole YouTube platform. He gets the best guests. He's had David on multiple times. He's had many. I don't know why they choose him. Maybe because he's not going to just go and ask them about, why are they looking like they're connected to the World Economic Forum and Illuminati, which is something I would do. So maybe they choose Thinking Crypto as like this family-friendly, like non-confrontational, non-ambushing. Like they know he's not going to ambush them with some weird questions. They trust him, so they choose to go onto his channel, which is dope. I think he's one of the best for interviews. But he had Charles Hoskinson on. And Charles basically says there's nothing, the issue is not that Ethereum had some major corruption happen at the start of it, during the ICO and everything. And he basically says that's not the issue. And then he says that the SEC can only regulate securities, blah, blah, blah. So, which he's right on, right? And he wrote like a 16-part thread right here about the XRP army attacking him and how, XRP is not a security. He thinks it should be a commodity and all this stuff. And then the XRP community kind of freaked out on him and was digging up dirt on him and all this. It's just a bunch of bullshit, to be honest. He's saying like true things. And then we have David Schwartz saying, I mostly agree with him, but I think it's a mistake to ignore the fact that regulation by enforcement means the government picks the winners. There's no non-corrupt way to do that. And even if you beat the government in court, you're never where you would have been. This is absurd, right? This is a pretty crazy statement from David. He's basically saying that he also believes there might be corruption and the government might be picking winners with Ethereum. And then he's also saying Ripple is probably not even if Ripple wins in court, they're not going to be where they would have been. It's like a permanent damage that's been done to XRP and Ripple from what they did, what the SEC did. And then XRP Crypto Wolf is saying that he's tipsy and saying stuff. And then David saying, yes, I basically am, which is pretty insane. Some of these founders have to be careful, dude. But I agree with Charles to an extent too. But I do think the Ethereum corruption needs to be talked about, or at least known about by everybody. And I think everybody's aware. Ethereum has sold their soul completely, and it is the one. It is the one, but there's room for multiple ones. XRP is the one too. It's just going to be a Coke Pepsi type of war. I can already see it. And who knows? In where they want to take this, which is like one world, can there exist two payment systems? Who knows? It's pretty crazy what's going on though. Charles, I have a lot of respect for Charles still, but we got Digital Asset Investor asking him what was the early involvement of Andreessen Horowitz, JPM, and Goldman. Did they get any of the ETH in the ICO? Did you know anything about Lubin helping disguise the whale purchasers? So Digital Asset Investor is not afraid to use his voice to speak to these big dogs, and he's calling Charles out. And Charles says, I left prior to the ICO starting. I have no clue who ended up purchasing Ether in the open crowd sale because they decided to ignore my advice and not do KYC for buyers. It's anyone's guess who participated. I made no money from it, and obviously they don't like me. This is just crazy. Okay, Charles is on a rant. He's tweeted like 1 billion times in the past day here about this. And that's because he knows it's like the biggest issue, so he does allocate actual attention to it. Absurd stuff. And the last thing was what PayPal put out. PayPal trying to privately decide to take your money if you say something that they disagree with, which is kind of insane. Everyone was saying cancel PayPal and all this before, and Elon said he even thinks this is horrible. I think this is horrible. I still don't like PayPal, dude. There's no reason. It's just there's no reason for PayPal with the addition of cryptocurrency to the world. There's no reason. It doesn't have to exist, because I can send XRP, Stellar, XDC, whatever I want, Bitcoin, anywhere I want, no intermediary, nobody's taking a fee except the network, and that's it. So that is all we've got for the daily market update. Make sure that you join the Gold Squad Discord as well. Link is in the description. And like and comment on the video. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.